Right, today we'll have a look at fractions of an amount. This is leading on from videos on simplifying and converting between mixed and improper fractions. Unlike the previous two topics, this tends to be a question in itself, whereas the previous two tend to be as part of a question. Okay, so we'll have a look at an example to start with. I've got a chocolate bar. I'm going to split it up into 10 pieces, and I'm going to tell you that that chocolate bar costs me £1 to buy. Okay, now fraction of amount, I could be asked to find, say, 1/10 of that, 3/10 of it, 5/10 of it, 7/10 of it. It doesn't really matter. We'll have a look at the technique for finding 1/10 first of all, and then we'll see how you can apply that to other types of fractions they could ask you as well. Okay, so 1/10 of this chocolate bar costs £1. Now, if I give one piece away, unfortunately, I haven't got enough money to just be giving away free chocolate. I'm going to ask for 1/10 of that pound. Okay, that's fair. I've given them 1/10 of the chocolate bar, so I'm going to ask for 1/10 of the money in return. So to find 1/10 of that £1 that I've paid, I'm going to divide by 10. Okay, that seems fair enough. I've split the chocolate bar into 10 pieces, so I'm going to split the cost of the chocolate bar into 10 equal pieces. So if I do £1 divided by 10, I'm going to get the answer of 10 pence. Okay, so each little section, of that chocolate bar is going to cost 10 pence. So next question now, if I was asked to find, say, 4/10 of a pound, so if someone asked me for 4 pieces of that chocolate bar, all I can do now, I know what 1/10 is going to cost, so 4 lots of the same size piece is going to cost me the 10 pence, which it costs for one, and I'm going to multiply it by 4 because I want 4/10 of it now. So 4 times 10 pence is going to give me 40 pence. And underneath, I've written just a little saying for you to remember it by: divide for one and multiply for many. Okay, so your strategy should always be, first thing, I'm going to try and find 1/10 in this occasion. It could be 1/3, 1/8, whatever. And then once I've got that, I can just multiply up for however many they want me to find in the question. Right, we'll have a look at another one. 1/5 of 40. Again, to find a fifth, obviously there's 5 pieces in a whole, so I'm going to divide by 5. 40 divided by 5 is going to give me 8. Pretty straightforward. Number 2, 3/7 of 21. Right, first step, as I said, and following what it says in that green box in the bottom left-hand corner, divide for 1. So the first step I want to do is divide for 1/7. I want to find 1/7. To do that, I'm going to have to split it into 7 equal pieces. So I divide by 7. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Now, second part, multiply for many. So step 2, multiply for 3/7. If I know what 1/7 is, and I've said it's 3, then 3/7 is obviously going to be 3 lots of that amount. So 3, which comes from there, where I've highlighted the yellow, times by another 3, because it's 3/7, is going to give me 9. Okay, and that's all there really is to finding the fraction of amount. You divide for 1, so to find 1/7, 1/8, whatever it happens to be, and then you multiply for however many they're asking you in the question. Okay, you may also notice that if you look at the fraction, what we're actually doing is dividing by the denominator of the fraction, and then we're multiplying by the numerator of the fraction. So the 3/7 of 21, what I did first of all, I divided by the denominator, the 7. Once I got the answer to that, I multiplied by the numerator, the 3, and that gave me my answer in the end.